Good morning. The school district that I attended was Springfield, Delaware County. It's suburban Philadelphia. I remember I was going to start school, I believe, in the William Penn School District because I lived in Yeadon. But in the process of my mom and dad choosing to move, I remember them having a conversation about moving to a better school district. And I didn't really understand what that meant, obviously. But my parents were also moving because my grandmother started to get sick. So they were looking for a house in a better school district, but also a home that they could accommodate taking care of her needs. So I started first grade in at Sable in Springfield, Delaware County. And at the time, I remember it was a blue ribbon school district. I'm not sure if it still is or if they even use that as a measure that they, promote the school district with. But I do remember that my classes were predominantly white children. I know now, I don't think I knew it in first grade, but I know that the school district was predominantly upper middle class. Um, both of my parents are college educated. My dad actually has a graduate degree. And so I knew they could afford the house. But then growing up and understanding all that goes into real estate and home buying, the taxes are pretty high in Springfield, Delaware County. So I knew it was a good school. I knew at least my parents were choosing a quote better school than what they believed William Penn to be. But as I got into middle school and high school, I started to recognize that it was quite segregated. So Springfield, Delaware County also is, so there's Springfield and then in the township, and then there's Springfield School District. And Springfield School District houses students from Springfield Township, but there's also a pocket of Morton. And Morton is near Ridley, and it's predominantly black. And so I remember in high school, the cafeteria would be set up in rows, and I remember that the white kids would sit in this area, and then in the four rows over here on the side, the black kids would sit. And so coming from an upbringing where, we really didn't talk about race in the home. My first friend I remember in Yeadon was black. And so that really kind of caught my eyes, that segregation. Um, there wasn't, I would say that there was the normal cliques in high school. I wouldn't really call it segregation. But I did see a racial divide. And then of course there were the kids who were more popular or, got invited to parties or, on the women's side, it was pretty much the lacrosse, field hockey, and cheerleading team. And then on the boys' side, I would say it was the lacrosse and the football team, more so lacrosse. I remember a lot of the people who played lacrosse would often have the parties or the get-togethers. They had, the parents, the cliquey parents. So that was, I wasn't in either of those groups, but we were segregated in that way, or at least clicked in that way. The classes that were offered were general track, college prep, and then honors, and then AP. So I remember I took honors, AP US history, AP Gov, AP Lit, AP Lang, and AP Physics. I wasn't really a smart kid. I just kind of thought that that was what was expected in my household. But I do think that kids predominantly hung out with who was in their classes. So, you talk to your friends about what classes they were taking, and then you would end up being in the same class together. So I don't know if the clique started with the class and then the friends, or if it was the friends and then those people particularly were in the same classes together. Springfield, Delaware County in the last couple years, in my opinion, has really struggled with a drug problem. There have been several students who I went to high school with and graduated high school with who have lost their lives or overdosed, however you want to say it, but they're no longer here. And a lot of those students, it's very interesting, kind of their behavior in high school. And so I think coupled with the loss that I've seen along with the racial divide in my school and then the access that upper middle class children have, I don't know why I picked urban education because I don't believe in that white savior mentality. So it's not why I got into where I teach. But now I teach in a school district that when I started was like 499 out of 501 school districts in the state, struggling with, the fear of charterization, et cetera. So, I mean, I love where I work, but it really does my experience in high school. And, I gave you some demographics and I'm explaining some monetary, socioeconomic things. I'm not really talking about some of the struggles that I know kids in my school had gone through, or even some of the experience, some of the heartbreaking experiences that I had when I was in high school that helps me connect to my kids, my students here as a teacher. But I really do think that, my experience being in an upper middle class school with parents who came from poverty, and then seeing the segregation, and it just kind of all coupled together has then really given me an idea and a passion to help the students that I have, and not just help the students, but kind of change the system.